Hey everyone, I am here reviewing the NutriBullet blender and I have everything laid out for you that had come in the box. So I just wanted to kind of go through and let you guys know what all comes in the box and exactly what everything does. Okay, so I wanted to start with the two types of blades here. There is an extraction blade and then a milling blade. And to my understanding, and also in the instruction book, basically this is the blade that you would use most often if you're making smoothies or if you're making shakes and all that good stuff. But the milling blade is used to crush up things that are dry, such as nuts or seeds or anything like that. So maybe if someone wanted to do like crush a bunch of peanuts or maybe chia seeds or something like that, this is what would take care of those and this would grind those down. All right, on to our cups. The NutriBullet did come with 3 different cups. So this one is known as the tall cup, which has a lip ring on it or lip ring with a handle. And this ring, sorry, this is very difficult to do with one hand. This that is on it that turns it into an actual cup is actually removable. And so you could put that handle on this cup or that cup or whichever one you want. They're all removable. And this little one in the middle actually comes with a handle built in on it. So you would not need to put that lip ring on, but you can put it on that one. So that's kind of cool. It also came with 2 lids, which can basically, if you wanted to make a smoothie and then you wanted to put it in the fridge for later on to have a snack or something, all you got to do after it's made, just screw your lid on, which very simple. It just basically screws on like anything else, and voila, you can put this in the fridge and you can have you a little snack for later. So I think that is pretty great. Now I wanted to move on to the little booklets and informational packets that came with the NutriBullet. It came with a lot more than I thought it would have, which is awesome. So this book right here is the user guide and recipe book, and it actually has recipes for different smoothies and shakes and detox drinks in here that you can use with your NutriBullet. And it also has regular recipes that just involve actual food. So, like your chicken, your fish, you can have tacos, all kinds of things. So it doubles as a cookbook just for someone who, regularly loves to cook in the kitchen and someone who also wants to use their NutriBullet. This guide also tells you about the NutriBullet, how to clean it, how to use it. Pretty much everything revolving around this unit is in this book. And so this book is extremely important. I am extremely happy that it does have recipes in there to cook in the kitchen because I will probably use it as a regular cookbook. Now, this little guy is called the NutriBullet Pocket Nutritionist. And basically what this is a little book that basically just has vegetables and fruits, and it tells you exactly what they are, what they do, how good they are for you. And I think this is excellent because a lot of people do not like fruits and vegetables. Some people might not know exactly how good they are for you. This book right here will tell you exactly what fruit does what's a superfruit, where it came from, how does it affect your body, what cleans out toxins. And I think that is honestly so great. It definitely tempts me to want to use vegetables and fruit more. So that's awesome. It also came with this extra little card, which basically just tells you how you can get an extra cup or how you can get an extra blade. So once again, this is the extractor blade, or this is the tall cup, which is 24 ounces, which is this guy right here. Came with a little paper just to tell you about the app. NutriBullet does have an app, which is available on Android or iPhone, and so that's pretty great because you can download the app, have your recipes on hand. If you travel with your NutriBullet, then you kind of have recipes to go along with you, and I mean, pretty cool. Now this thing right here, definitely important. This basically just tells you how to use your NutriBullet. And so it says what to add, where to add your liquid, and basically just little important notes. And I think that's pretty important. It definitely will be helpful so you accidentally, don't damage your machine or not use the correct amount of something and end up having a really bad shake. It does say make sure your liquid is filled up to the max line. And I just wanted to show you guys, Each cup does have a max line. Kind of hard to see on camera, but if you can see it right there, it's above my thumb. Let's see if I can get this to focus. All right, and it's pretty tiny font, but hopefully you can see that. But all of the cups do have a max line. So basically that is where you put your liquid. If you put too much, you could risk something going wrong, or possibly, you know, too much water, and it just wouldn't be an even mixture, I guess. So you definitely want to pay attention to those fill lines, the max lines. But I think, you know, a smoothie would come out great. A lot of people might not think that's enough of, you know, whether it's water or orange juice or almond milk, whatever it is they're going to use. But I think it'll be plenty. And then you have to think that your vegetables and your fruit will make up for the other amount of water. So it's pretty great. So now onto the NutriBullet itself. Actually, this thing is it's not as big as I thought it would be, which is actually great. It is more compact, kind of like the size of maybe a single serve coffee maker or something like that, even smaller. So it's great. It doesn't take up too much space on the counter. It's nice looking. It's sleek looking. It's not heavy at all. I personally like it a lot, and I think that it is a very handsome kitchen appliance, and it definitely looks well. So first I wanted to start off with, there is no power button. As you can see, there is no power button. You just plug it in, which has a standard 2-prong. You plug it in, and the way you get it to work is you would put your cup on, and then you push down and turn, and that starts it. To turn it off, you would push down again and turn and pull your cup off. Hopefully that makes sense. I will definitely show you guys what that looks like once I'm actually using it. And this is what the inside looks like. It's pretty simple. It just has like a little mechanism here that twirls, and that is what, once you have your blades on, will hook to your blades, which, as you can see at the bottom, has the rubber. And basically when that's in and your cup is on top, that is exactly what it looks like. So, and these blades actually screw right onto the cup as if they are a lid. So you don't have to worry about the blade falling off or anything. It screws on exactly as if it's a lid. And then you would just turn the cup upside down with your stuff inside and set it on there. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It did not take me a long time to figure out how to work this. I have enjoyed it, and I'm very excited. I'm going to be making a smoothie that just has strawberries, spinach, and banana. It's just a recipe I pulled off the internet, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how the NutriBullet works. So now we're going to take it into the kitchen, and I will show you. All right, as you guys can see, I went ahead and did some spinach, some strawberries, and I got just water in there. So I also screwed on my extractor blade, because earlier, like I said, there's an extractor blade and there's a milling blade. And the milling, actually, I reworded it differently earlier, but the milling is if you wanted to turn, you know, some sort of seeds or nuts into powders. Whereas your extractor is basically used for everything else. So just, you know, making your smoothie shakes or your vegetable shakes or whatever it is. This is the one that you would use for just about everything. So my NutriBullet is sitting there and ready to go. I got this screwed on tightly and ready to go. And so all you do is sit your NutriBullet inside. And now, since like I said earlier, there's no power button. You basically, all you have to do is push down and turn the cup counterclockwise, so to your left, to turn it on, and then you would push down and turn it to the right clockwise to turn it off. So let's go ahead and see if we can make this work. And also, you do not want to let the mixer go for more than a minute. That's just what the instruction says. It says if you do need to, stop after a minute, give it a little rest, and then you can pick back up. But you don't want to let it go continuously. That might just be too much on its small motor, and you definitely don't want anything to go wrong. So to turn it on, we're going to push down and spin it counterclockwise. All right, and to stop it, all I did was push down and I turned it. So Once it's done, you can just take it out. Once again, the lid stays on. So you just take it out, and gonna take this lid off and see what this looks like. It probably doesn't look that great, but we'll see. All right, and so you can see it. So there's some spinach and there is strawberries. And I actually meant to add a banana, which I forgot. So I'll probably go back in, just slice up a banana and then just remix it. And there is the extractor blade, which has some gunk in there, but this is also very easy to clean, in my opinion, and also according to the instructions. Once you're done with your cup, if you rinse it out right away, and also your blades, you have nothing to worry about. And since your blade is attached to your cup, you never have to worry about a mess inside the actual NutriBullet itself, which is pretty nice. If you were to get any spills in here, all it says is just take a wet cloth and just wipe it out. But other than that, it should be a pretty relatively easy cleanup. So thank you guys so much for watching my review on the NutriBullet. Sorry that it was a little bit long. I hope this answers some questions, and also be sure to read my written review because that will probably be a lot more detailed and lengthy. Thank you guys. Bye.